Bogan Queen Lauren and beta male simp Clint are gone. They will not be missed. Maths Australia, Monday the 14th of April, episode 25. I've not got a lot to say about these two fannies, but when they were leaving and John said, "Oh, we don't want you to leave right now," and Adrian says we do, I was like, thank God somebody said it, and bye-bye. Victoria and Elliot are confusing everybody. One minute they're getting along, then she's saying she's changing her personality, then he's saying he doesn't know what to think of her because he was away speaking to Lauren and he was blindsided. They sounded miserable and they both decided to stay. Okay, next. Beth and TJ. They look as if they're getting along fine. She doesn't think he fancies her, he doesn't think she fancies him. But they're staying. Okay, next. Ryan and Jackie never fail to confuse the fuck out of me. At the dinner party she was like, "Oh, we're the strongest couple this week." That's all they care about. And a lot of her videos keep popping up in my FYP and people are saying, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry I judged you. You seem so different on TikTok." Aye, she seems different because it's her that's deciding what's getting posted. Even on the sofa, the two of them seem to be getting on well, and then he mentioned something about what he'd done in the past and she started fake crying. 100% I believe she's got HPD. A couple of weeks ago I seen one of her posts, I don't know if it was on Instagram or something, but she says, "Oh, I'm now in a loving long-term relationship." Now they only finished filming the show 6 months ago, so she's not in any sort of long-term relationship. Obviously she's with Clint, but then I seen Clint popping up in my FYP and he's like, "Oh, I'm in a really loving long-term relationship now." He's just obviously saying everything that she's telling him. As we know, Clint will just do anything that he's telling. He's fucking pathetic. Don't get me wrong, I believe that Clint is a nice guy, but he's pathetic. The two of them decided to stay. The two of them are nutcases. Athena and Adrian. I don't know what's been going on, as I've said before. I don't know if I'm taking the wrong medication or something, but the past couple of episodes I agreed with him. I agreed with him on the retreat. And then the day when Lauren and that were leaving and he says, "Oh, we do want them to leave," I was like, thank God somebody said it. Why the fuck did they need to sit there so she can sit and roll her eyes and do all that? I'm glad they said it. All of a sudden they two are getting along swimmingly. Very suspicious, but they both decided to stay. Ray and Jeff had no dramas whatsoever. The two of them are starting to fall for each other. Then we had Karina and Paul. This was a fucking joke. Now we didn't really hear much from Paul, but Karina, what was that? What was that I witnessed? "Oh, I'm the youngest of 5, so I find it difficult to stand up for myself. Oh, I'm just not intelligent enough." Are you fucking for real? She was just turning herself into a total victim. It was actually embarrassing to watch. And then at the dinner party when she was saying that Jamie was aggressive when she's putting up with him punching doors, are you fucking kidding me? At one of the other commitment ceremonies, she says, "Oh, he's European, so he's passionate, so he can go about punching doors, but Jamie can't defend herself." She riles me up. The way she was speaking like, "Oh, I'm the youngest of 5 and it brought back PTSD. If I was Jamie, I'd have laughed. I would have laughed in her fucking face. Now she's saying, "Oh, I just want everybody to get along." Guess what, bitch? Not everybody's going to get along. Not everybody's going to like you. Not everybody's going to like each other. Let's not all be fake as fuck and all pretend that we're fucking BFFs, because that's not how the world works. There's two things in this world that I cannot stand. Liars and fake ass bitches, and she's a fucking fake ass bitch. It was time for Jamie and Dave to go up and I feel as if they were on her case, not really for any reason. Okay, she came across a bit aggressive and passionate, but at least she wasn't fucking swinging punches. When she says when she's like a mother bear and she's trying to protect the cubs, when she said that, she meant Lauren was calling everybody bogans, she was calling them all names, and then they were going and supporting her when she was saying nasty things about them, so she was trying to protect him for Lauren. And then Alessandra said that's not how a mother bear treats their cubs. When a mother bear has got a weak cub, she abandons it. I would abandon Karina. She's a weak ass bitch. Karina can sit there and make all the excuses she wants. "Oh, I just don't like to speak out. Oh, I'm not intelligent." At the end of the day, you're just a shite bag. Aye, okay, she stood up for herself against Jamie, but she was trying to get everybody to be all friends and all like each other. Why the fuck would you want somebody to like Lauren? Why would you want to be friends with somebody like that? It makes no sense. And then Jamie actually apologised to Karina? No fucking way. I mean, at a push, I might have said, you know what, I'm sorry I came across as aggressive. I'm sorry I shouted at you, but I still think you're a weak ass bitch. So then they were asking about their relationship, and Jamie said that she told Dave that she loved him and he didn't say it back, and she says, I know it's within him or whatever. And he was sitting there looking kind of like, as if like, awkward. I felt a bit bad for her because the faces that he was pulling was very questionable. I don't think for 1 second that he doesn't like her. Maybe he just doesn't like talking about his feelings. I don't really know what the situation is. This episode took me quite a bit to get through because they're wanting to get themselves experts who are actually going to speak their mind, or experts that are really experts, because making Jamie feel as bad as they did and encouraging Karina to act the way she did was pathetic. And they didn't give Lauren a hard time at all. They were like, oh, you need to look at your personality, like you're the problem. But they didn't really go in as hard as I would have liked. But really, at the end of the day, there's no point in speaking to Lauren, because it goes in one ear and out the other. She thinks she's better than everybody. Remember at the start when she was with Elliot, and then Elliot says, I've got nothing to learn for the experts? That's exactly what she proved when she didn't go to the dinner party, and then when she wasn't really listening to the experts. And then when Jeff said, oh, Clint says that when we were on your back, it brought you closer together, and she was just like, okay. How has that woman got through life without getting her cunt absolutely kicked in? Thank God she's gone. Do you know what? The fact that she wants children is alarming to me. Imagine her being a mum. No fucking way. Let me know in the comments what you thought of that episode. I know there's a lot of people out there who support Lauren for whatever reason, but you're fucking cracked as well.